Supporting Obaseki's second term bid may be the last thing Oshiomole will do. Oshiomole is here to comment on the rift between himself and Obaseki at the time of writing this article. How would Oshiomole plead to his members who have fought side by side with him that he has forgiven those who called him names, blocked roads to his houses, burnt houses of his members? How would he tell them he has forgiven and is ready to support the ambition of the man who caused them so much pain? Oshiomole, who requested for reconciliation and settlement of disputes within the party, did not make any comment regarding his relationship or tussle between Obaseki. He acted as if nothing has happened, as he refused to make eye contact or speak to Obaseki. Also, rumors has it that APC governors are in support of Obaseki's second term, but that may not be possible without Oshiomole's consent. AKEREDOLU backed Obaseki and he was present at the meeting where the removal of Oshiomole was planned before it was being postponed by Buhari. The discovery of this incident has made it impossible for Oshiomole to pick a side. Either he supports his enemy who wished for his downfall or support the people that going side by side with him to remain in office. Honestly, politicians, like I always say, they cannot be, you can't defend them, they cannot be trusted, and don't undermine them, don't underestimate them, because most of them are just like chameleons. They will be telling you one thing, but what they mean inside is different from what they are saying. Their words do not match with their actions most times. And of course, judging from what we've been hearing about the conditions given to Oshiomole, because we could see that after he was reinstated back, Oshiomole's language changed. Oshiomole's countenance changed. He was humbled, and the next thing he said, he has forgiven those who offended him, and those who think that he has offended them, he pleaded for forgiveness. So that shows something. That shows that something has really been happening. Like those who are always on the side of a politician you want to support, you want to take side and what have you, you will be disappointed, because of course those who have been going along with him, oh, Oshiomole don't agree, Oshiomole don't accept this, Oshiomole don't agree to what they are saying. A time will come that you will want to like weigh all of those things up, and at the end of the day, you might not want to turn to your own side. That is the one thing. That's why we need to be careful on whose side we belong to. We need to be neutral. If you are not neutral, you'll be disappointed. That is just the way it is. You'll be disappointed because it's like there's been this back and forth. Who is the winner? Who is the loser? Who is the winner? Who is the loser? Tomorrow, Oshiomole will win. Tomorrow, Obaseki will lose, according to what we've been hearing here and there. So those who are always taking sides, it shows that you don't even know what you really want. It shows that you are not truthful. You need to, give blames to those who are supposed to be blamed. If you know that, oh, this particular person, did wrong, you tell the person. If this other person is wrong, tell the person, and at the end of the day, try to bring them together, but not that you're going to be taking sides, because at the end of the day, you'll be disappointed, and that is exactly what is happening. Because after Oshiomole has been reinstated back, you will see that his language has changed. He's not been saying much, and we tend to believe that there could be conditions given to him because before he could be reinstated. So nothing goes for nothing. Of course, he's not going to be telling all those people who are always coming out, yes, Oshiomole is this, Oshiomole no gree, or Obaseki no gree. It's the same thing with Obaseki's camp. Now we are hearing that Shaibu, the deputy governor, might not be running with him the second time. That is rumor. We don't even know how truth that is. And this is the same person that has been going about, oh, Oshiomole, I did a lot of things for Oshiomole, this and that, siding Obaseki. Anything can happen. These people cannot be trusted, because what they are interested is their interest, their personal interest, not the interest of anybody, because they can disappoint you anytime. So why defending such people? Why supporting such people? Why can't you tell them to their faces that these are the things that you are doing wrong, instead of you to be supporting anybody? Just be neutral. Those who are truthful, they are always neutral. They don't turn or tilt to anywhere. They just stand. This is what I stand for. If what the person stands for, or if what the group of the people stand for, if it is true, everything will be made open and you can see it. But some people are always like, they always love to side some people. They always like to turn to the side of some other people because of what they want to gain, because they know that maybe there could be benefit coming from that particular place. But as for Obaseki getting the second term, let's continue to see how everything will play out at the end of the day, because as it is now, nobody can really say or make a categorical statement that this is where the whole thing will be going. And Obaseki of Edo State and Akeredolu of Ondo State, they are the ones that will be going into election, because their election is a by-election. So let's see what will definitely happen. But in all, whether they get it or they don't get it, at the end of the day, what are the people? What have they been? What have they been gaining? What have they been benefiting? That is what we are talking about. Not this normal thing, just put their hands in all these little projects, because I call them little projects that do not amount to any meaningful thing, to any meaningful progress or development. That is what we have been seeing all around, whether they are PDP or whether they are APC. They are always embarked on projects, things that will not be beneficial to the whole masses, little things that will not amount to sustainable or substantiable development. So what are we talking about? Still moving on the same circle, still moving around the same circle, rigmaroling, nothing. It's still, within them, just few individuals getting the benefit that should have gone to the whole masses. And it's happening across, it's happening at the center. So it's just unfortunate, like I said, whether they get it, whether it is PDP, whether APC, none of them is even ready to do something spectacular. None of them ready to do the right thing that will really move the people forward, that will develop the people, not even the area alone, but that will develop the people, that will make people to be proud of where they came from. But what do we have? It's the same stories here and there, and people are just engrossed with all this drama here and there. The nitty-gritty of governance, people do not even ask these people questions, because even during their campaign, they will not be able to give people opportunity to ask them questions that what do you really want, or let the people tell them what they want. No, they will just be doing jamboree, doing rally, playing music and what have you. Discredit this person, talk down on the opposition. That is just the only thing they always do. That's it. People don't even ask questions. People don't even know what they really want. People who are always on the field to go and vote, those people don't even have knowledge of the true of this government, of what they are supposed to be giving. They don't even know what they are supposed to be giving. At the end of the day, they will just cajole them with all this rally that do not yield to any positive results. It's unfair, and it's just unfortunate. Someone is saying here that I'm not a politician and I don't belong to any political party. But the question I want to ask is Oshiomole the owner of APC? Is he the owner of Edo State? If the answers to these questions are no, then why must anybody think that Oshiomole can do and undo? We have had leaders of political parties from the state before now, and we have past governors. Why is Oshiomole behaving as if without him Edo State can no longer exist? This is madness. Of course, I can really relate with this person's questions. But one thing is that, because Oshiomole feels that he was the one that brought Obaseki, and again, thinking because he's the national chairman of the party, so a lot of things are just there because I will make him feel so, which the question this particular person is asking is not really out of place, but because that's the Nigerian factor there. Because if you really think that you made somebody, so the person will just be at your mercy, or you think you are holding one position that is higher. People worship position. Even when you are doing wrong thing, people don't even ask questions. Even when you make money, people don't even ask questions how you made that money. All they know is that you are just the one in charge. They just want to get whatever they want to get from you. That is just my own opinion or my answers to the questions that this particular person has raised. And somebody answered a question. Someone says that man Obaseki or Obasanjo is not right. Where was he when Oshiomole was fighting the powers that be in that state to claim the stolen mandate? Nobody should blame Osho on this one, Abba. Someone say Obaseki is gone and gone forever. If I am in his shoe, I would rather die than support the league of betrayers whom history had it that acts of betrayal flows in their family lineage. Another person says, you don't kill the tree that shade you. Obaseki was ready to kill the tree that shade him. Oshiomole is a discredited leader. He is treading the same path that has been creating problems in all the states. Both Aketi and Obaseki would have will have their second term with or without Oshiomole by divine intervention. In the end, Oshiomole must go to have peace in APC. Let the people of the two states decide their fate. They will face primary election. Primaries. Oshiomole has no option than to allow Obaseki or lose his political relevance. Much as I am not an APC or Obaseki's fan, on this issue, I pitch tent with him. What do you want others to do to you? Or what you do not want others to do to you, do not do it to them. Oshiomole must learn to savor what is happening to him now. Kudos to the progressive governors. Another person says here that if Obaseki knowing that he intends to contest for second term can treat Oshiomole like this, I wonder what he will do when he knows he is not contesting again. He will bomb his house this time, not just closing the road to the house. And for members, he will expel them from Edo. So guys, what do you really think? Let's have your take concerning